Hello everybody, Jet here, and today we're going to be playing a bit more Stellaris. We're going to be playing the Ancient Relics DLC, which is linked down in the comments if you are interested in getting it. Adds a whole, well, I'm sure you're all aware, adds a whole load of new features to the game around archaeology and ancient relics, unsurprisingly, guys. A very, very big thank you again to Paradox, who have once again given me early access to this so that I can show it off, so that I can show this off to you all. So thank you very much to Paradox and the development team and the community team over there. Go check them out. Even if you're not into Paradox games, give them a check out. The way they do all their community is very good, and Stellaris is a very good game to jump into Paradox games, because it's a far more lightweight compared to some of the other ones, because some of their more strategy oriented ones I do find quite hard. Anyway, today we're going to be playing as the Geki Star Confederacy. We are playing as pacifist fanatic materialists. Now, I don't usually play pacifists, so it could be interesting. We're industrious, so extra minerals from jobs. Weak and communal, so we use less houses. We're also mechanists, so we start with robots, and we've got an efficient bureaucracy, which gives us an extra administrative cap, because we're going to be doing expanding early on. Anyway, let's get into this. I don't want a huge galaxy, because I'm not planning on having a massively long game. So we're going to do a medium, so 600 stars. Oh, we could do a... Yeah, I can only do a medium with 4 spiral arms. I'm actually not even wanting to do that. I'm going to do 2 spiral arms. We're going to do a smaller galaxy this time, guys, because this isn't planned to be a really long playthrough. Actually, no, I am going to go for... Sorry, I'm umming and ahhing. I should have had all this sorted beforehand. We're going to go 600 stars. I'm actually going to pop the AI empires up a little bit to make it a little bit more crowded to 11. And everything else, guys, we're going to be leaving on default, guys. This playthrough is not eligible for achievements, probably because I'm on a beta branch, unsurprisingly. Now let's jump in and hope we're starting somewhere decent. So, ever since the first primitive Geki communities took shape amid the great dune seas of Gekia, our civilization has spread and prospered. As our technology progressed to a level that allowed for instantaneous communications, our inefficient nation-states merged together to form a true democracy, with every citizen having a say in important decisions. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane Network, the finest minds of the Geki Star Confederacy have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally in our grasp. Now, maybe a bit arrogant naming ourselves the Geki Star Confederacy while we're only on one planet, but obviously thinking for the future there, guys. Begin! Okay, we're starting pause, so obviously we can get our tech sorted out. First things first. We're starting with robots, so actually that sounds very good to start with. So research from extra unity again. We're not going to have many researchers straight away, so I'm not so fussed about that. And research station output, though, is going to be very good. Let's have a look at our planet. We can obviously build up slightly. We are actually on a negative energy already, interestingly. I'm lacking the minerals to do much there. And this is potentially a lovely start place. Potentially a horrible start place. We're going to go explore, because this could give us a really nice defensible position early on. It means Geki is right on the edge of the universe as well, so is very defensible. First thing I'm going to do is get that energy sorted out. So you are going to go and build that mining colony there. And then another one out there on Mad Dragon Stronghold. So let's have a look here. Oh, I like that. We're actually a moon, size 17 moon around a gas giant. We're really cool if that was a terraformable long run. But yeah, So we are exploring. We're going to pop the speed up straight away, guys. Now, obviously, we want to get to the point where we're using the archaeology as early as possible. I'm going to be honest, guys. You're going to be learning with me while we do this, because I've not actually had a huge amount of time to look at the I've looked at the patch notes briefly, and I've seen some of the stuff, but I've not seen everything. So I've been a bit busy the last couple of months, as some of you are aware. We've completed constructing the mining station. That's fine. Let's get that other mining station built. Oh yeah, we wanted to look at my planet, didn't we? Because I want to see what we've got here. Because we start with some robots, don't we? There we go. So these are our robots, who are taking on our menial tasks at the moment. But obviously we've got quite a lot of good Geki pops as well. And we can build, I assume, do we start with a robot assembly plant? Yes.
System survey concluded.
Let's turn automation off.
Construction project concluded.
Because that's probably why we're having the issues with our energy. Okay, you're going to move on. We obviously want to be pushing out quickly here. So we're jumping straight out and claiming here. Desert world, so that's potentially good. It's only small, but that there can be a good, solid bastion world we can build up, guys. You know, long run. A small world is perfect to build into a sort of military outpost there. Then again, it's quite close. You know, a last sort of line of defense would be ideal as, but I don't really want to be having to limit
construction
ourselves
project
so much.
concluded.
So, let's get that research station built. The ISS Inuk, the Martyr, has made a startling find on Serum 3. The planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in our history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Gekia. This amazing discovery has silenced all those who believed we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Serum 3 are sapient, it is likely for only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. Gain some society research, nice. And it's a very habitable planet for us. I would like to build ourselves. Oh, Gekia Starkers buzz with news of simple life forms. While non-intelligent, there's life out there. Okay, let's get another construction ship built. Not construction ship
construction
built.
Project
science
concluded.
ship built, please. You can stop. Needs to be fully surveyed first. We're actually going to move out there because I want to get here grabbed as quickly as possible. Basically, guys, early on here, we are going to be doing a lot of snatch and grab, basically. We want to really push out and get our trade routes sorted out. Right, so, expansion. We're going to go down because science is still good, but it's not so good. But we are going to be... I want to expand quickly here, guys. Obviously, we're pacifists, so harmony is also good for us, as is prosperity. Supremacy, basically, is what we don't want. But expansion is going to be good, so colony development speed increased, starbase influence reduced, new colonies start with extra pops, you know, and all these things. So, an extra administrative capacity, and what's the top? When we finish it, allows planets to build one additional district. So we're going to go straight down the expansion tree, guys, early on. Which is not my usual route, but early on I think I want to be able to grab a lot of territory in this game quickly. So, we've got a new science ship, so let's get ourselves a scientist. I'm not putting that scientist in it. Because that is a bright spark, which means they research faster. So I want them researching. You can come down here and survey there. Basically, it looks like we've got a choke point there and a choke point there, and I at least want to get that grabbed very early on. Obviously, we want to make friends with the people around us and build a good, solid federation of planets early, guys. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Gekia. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalogue the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing planets. A commendable initiative.
Situation log updated. System survey concluded.
Ooh, we've discovered a strategic resource there. Rare crystals. During its survey of Sib-3, the ISS INIC discovered deposits of rare crystals. These crystals have properties that make them extremely effective at focusing laser beams. They are also a critical component for the most advanced electronics. In addition, many cultures treasure them as decoration and ornaments. While we do not possess the means to extract these, we should seriously consider establishing control over the system for future exploitation. And now we can grab here, and you can come this way. So we're getting that exploration going as fast as we can. Let's keep an eye on Gekia. We've got a huge amount of energy, so I don't want to go building tons of excess robots.
Construction project concluded.
Through hard work and experience, our governor has developed a new skill. Oh, he's an intellectual. Nice. So we get extra research on our homeworld. Let's just pause a second. So I've not actually done robots since this new thing. We do have an open building slot. What's that provide? Turns consumer goods into Unity. How are we on consumer goods? We're quite good. I like the idea of extra Unity, actually, so we're going to grab one of them. But how do I actually build? Can I choose to build a certain amount, or do I just put it on automatic and it just builds them? Oh, that's the colony. Derp. So assembly progress. So we're constantly building robots, which is both good and bad, I guess. So we are assembling and growing. I can turn it off if we do start getting too many, though we've got an employment, so you know, I could always turn this off if I wanted to, not have too many robots.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, but Tiblac has detected faint traces of a weapon radiation indicating military spacecraft and ooh. Pause. A military indicative of a military spacecraft orbiting from Tiblik. Research. The First League. Annoyingly, we've got one of the old precursor nations rather than one of the two new ones. But, you know, we'll get one eventually. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on WT9 LF4. If what we have learned from these artifacts is correct, this civilization was some sort of confederation that consisted of many different alien races. They called themselves the First League and appear to have coexisted in relative peace for some 2 million years ago. Through the Fuella system lies a region of space that seems to have made up the core of their territory. Partial map found among the artifacts indicates that the First League may have covered a significant portion of our galaxy before its eventual collapse. Interesting, and we gain a minor artifact here, guys. You can see down there.
Situation log updated.
Now, minor artifacts are, let's go and have a look. Where is the artifacts? Where's the artifacts board? we'll come back to that because I assume it will tell me when I need to get to it. Let's keep exploring, and I am going to. We have unemployed people, so we are going to. We are building something else on Gekia, and I'm actually going to build an extra energy production facility. Contact report: remnants. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absent. Reads a popular Newsnet post on Gekia. The people of the Gekia Star Confederacy are apparently finding some humour in the fact that the lower life forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals from other stars continue to avoid us. The report on traces of alien life that we recently found seemingly only add an ironic twist to the situation. Nice, one of our scientists has leveled up a bit. Let's get some research stations built. Basically, I want a bit more energy because then we can keep building robots as well to on our planet, which does slowly level our planet up as well. City districts, clerks, amenities. How are we doing?
Construction project concluded.
Let's pause. We've got plenty of amenities. We've got no crime, so we're all good at the moment. We've got an available job as well. What type of planet? That's another desert world there, a size 15 desert world. So we're getting potential places to colonise as we do explore, which is nice. What one do we want? Starbase influence cost. We'll go for the other one next time. Because we do want to be able to build places relatively quickly as we start expanding. A bit weird, we haven't bumped into anybody
Construction
yet.
project concluded.
And we finished our construction
System
queue.
survey concluded.
Okay, you're surveyed. Left or right, guys? Let's go look that way to just look out at expanding. I am going to get another... I want another science ship out. Lots of science ships early just so we can get exploring. Are we? Yeah, we are researching that. That's the weapon tracers.
Construction project concluded.
We have discovered a new archaeological site, guys! Right, we need to grab there as quickly as we can. So that is here. So on Galarum V. So even without instruments, one can easily see the remnants of vast conurbations down on Galarum 6A. Clearly a highly advanced civilization once dwelt there, but there are no life signs nor electromagnetic signals consistent with a technological society. The planet seems dead. We will have to go down there to find out more. Oh, I need to grab here as quickly as possible then. You're going to come and help explore here. You are going to come and claim here. Want to get here claimed as quickly as possible. Alien spacecraft! A badly damaged military vessel bearing elaborate alien signature circles Tiblik. The ship has suffered a heavy incendiary attack which has melted its hull, leaving no survivors aboard. No weapons known to us today can produce temperatures high enough to cause such an effect. Ooh.
Situation log updated.
Let's do that first, and then we can go and help there. I know, we'll send our new science ship. You can go help survey that system because I want to get that dig done as quickly as possible. We need to get a scientist in here, and higher level scientists make things go quicker. A scientist has gained a level, nice.
Anomalous readings registered.
Special
project concluded.
I've got too much going on. And last of the ship's log, it reveals that the crew met its demise when trying to retrieve an irreplicable alien artifact called the Rubricator. It was stolen from their society by a pack of thieving rats. A curious choice of words, as they themselves are most rat-like in appearance. The logs are mainly comprised of curses willing the rat robbers to the end of the universe and beyond. The crew has counted upwards of 50 individual words of defecation, as well as a wide selection of places in which the starlight cannot escape. But their arduous work was paid off. We have uncovered the last known location of the Rubricator in a previously uncharted system. If we believe the former owners' powers are worth pursuing, we must have the Rubricator. So we're starting that chain.
Situation log updated.
We're going to research that one. So where was that? I am going to turn off our robot production here, guys, because we are having some energy issues. So we're going to disable that for the moment, which will mean if we go to POPs, this should stop assembling. I don't know how many robots we've actually got. Yeah, we got an extra robot who is currently unemployed, so for now we will leave the robot production. You can keep serving that system. Let's have a look at our situation log. Anomalies are there. The Grand Herald. Well, that's the site. The Rubricator. Track on map. Oh wow, it's a new system which has just popped up. Cool.
Construction project concluded.
I like that. Let us get the energy production. Oh wow, that's a 4-1. That seems like a good idea to me. Can he not work? Can robots not work in energy production to start with? There we go. As soon as we can, we'll get that out as well.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, I want the extra pops for our colonies because we're going to be grabbing a colony soon. As soon as we've surveyed here, we're going to move over here, guys. I think this might be the time when I want to build a couple of extra ships. Oh, we definitely want to be assigning
concluded.
a leader. We don't have enough energy. Okay, you can go and survey the system we didn't know was there before. So we're on our way there. I'm saving my influence for here, guys, because I want to make sure we get here before somebody else swoops
Research
in.
concluded.
Nice, extra monthly unity. At the coordinates of the Rubricator's last known location, we have discovered a habitable planet with what we believe may be some form of settlement covering a large portion of its surface. The settlement consists of tall, pile-like towers, visible all the way from space. Our archaeologists are eager. Nice! Start digging. We've got another archaeological site there. You can keep serving that system. It's a size 15 relic world. Interesting. Pop growth speed, please. That'll be very useful early on. What on earth is a relic world? It's obviously just a world which was built on before. It does have some
Research
negatives.
concluded.
But yeah, it's got a lot of negatives. But well, we'll probably settle their long run. Reactors, please. Get ourselves a bit more energy for our things. Nice, we've already got 2 excavations we can start on, guys. That is really cool.
Construction project concluded.
Trying to work out where I'd want to go, what I want to do. We are getting a bit low. I'm not going to rush into anything, to be fair. I don't need to be building anything straight away. Ship weapons range sounds good. Alright, go to fleet manager. There we go. And in fact, first things first, before we start doing too much, I want to sort my ships so they're not all on auto. But I do want that one to auto update. I hate this. You've got to change something. Right, let's do it like this. What? Ah, fine. And then let's get rid of that one. Oh, you can be auto-updated. There you go. Oh, they're being built. That's why I can't get rid of them. Let's cancel both of them. Delete that design. Okay. And actually, I like naming our ship, so just CV at the front so I know what it is. Oh, god damn it. Upgrade and reinforce, which will hopefully change everything it is. Can't believe we've got 2 already. Oh, let's go build a starbase there. You can go and survey here, and you can go and survey here, please.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Ooh, and they're fully upgraded. So they've upgraded to the new design, and we're building some more ships for them for when we need them. That system's got a lot of minerals. I can't believe we've already got 2 dig sites. I really like that. As soon as we've got this done, we're going to be getting a thing going. We do have some unemployed cops. Let's look who's unemployed. Oh, it's a middle class one. Got plenty of minerals, so I'm going to go for a bit more consumer goods for now. Now, one nice thing you can do now, guys, is you can actually set focuses on worlds, I believe. So, or is that something they're looking at in the future still? I believe I can actually set a focus. I can set that world to be something, but I believe I can actually set it a focus as well if I want. Maybe I can't do it on my core world sector, but I can do it on other ones when they're upgrading. Okay.
Construction project concluded.
Hop growth speed seems good for new places. Because that gets our settlements built up quicker. Right, let us go to our dig site. I need to. I'm going to recruit a scientist to this, guys. Leaders. Doesn't really matter who. I do not have enough energy. Okay, in which case I am just going to pull one off one of my ships. There we go. So he is now here working through this, and in 90 days we will know something about here. A deceptive giant. We had assumed that what we had assumed was an abnormally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet, a barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. It has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community of Gekia. Oh wait. Oh, does the science ship have to be in orbit? Ah. That I did not know. So it has to be a science ship in orbit of the place. I thought the scientists just waited on the ground. Can you actually go for ones you don't control then? Could I send somebody here? No.
Anomalous readings registered.
Worth a look though. Impressive structures litter the surface, definitely worth researching. A small selection others were pronounced gaseous and an uneventful passing of a comet. I believe that is Crusader Kings 2 joke.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so we've built some stuff on our planet. Ligiz 2D is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. For monoliths, flowing lines deftly chart the history. A history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. They are beautiful. Make digital to No. Scan them for the archives. Sharing things with your empire can be bad.
Construction project concluded.
It does various things. One of which can be oh wow, is that all one or two mining stations? That's a really good place for us to have. But some of the things it can cause, guys, it can cause pops to randomly change ethics, which isn't necessarily good. Okay, so
System survey concluded.
Well there.
Horizons expanded.
What was I looking for? Yeah, we're all good there. Okay. Ooh, you can go look at that trinary system and look around here, because again, nice blocking points.
System survey concluded.
you can come here because you're quite high level, which gives you better chances of finding things. So this planet has played a host to a mammalian society of compulsive gatherers and hoarders. Their labyrinth-lined city is littered with junk. Their towering ramshackle buildings pieced together from scraps of repurposed material. As far as the eye can see, there are mountains of knickknacks, ornaments and artifacts. The tiny rat-like inhabitants did not produce any goods of their own, but were proficient spacefarers who likely pilfered things they needed, as well as a whole lot of things they did not need, from other alien cultures. So, little rat-like hoarders there. I definitely want to get more science ships out. Because currently we're pulling all our guys into digging around in the mud, which is good. And bad. Ooh, another habitable world.
Construction project
14 ocean
concluded.
world. I also want to build another construction ship, actually. I am going to go and get one of these places settled soon. Not the Relic World. I'm going to leave the Relic World alone for the time being.
Construction project concluded.
More energy is definitely needed, guys. I've got this turned off for the moment because I don't want to be overproducing robots.
Anomaly found.
We'll research that. How are our digs going? So each time you go through this, guys, you gain clues. So basically how this works, each time this completes, your scientist gains bits and pieces. So you gain, basically it's down to dice rolls. So this place has got a difficulty of 2. We have to get this to 100%, I guess. And each time you gain things. But we're getting a lot of negative rolls, so maybe I want a better
Construction
scientist
project
here.
concluded.
We have an election. So obviously we are a democracy, so we have to have elections every so often. I'm not going to even pay attention to it this time round. Because I don't want to be wasting my stuff on people, though who is most likely? They're all equally really much likely to win. Colony development speed, as we are absolutely nowhere near our administrative cap. What is our administrative cap? 60, and we're going to be pushing that up to 80. I really should settle here, to be fair. Oh, our new ruler. So who is our ruler? Mining and charismatic. He is our current ruler, actually. How are we doing on the other dig side?
Concluded.
Oh, minus 10. Oh my god. Yeah, my scientists obviously aren't particularly good at archaeology, guys. At all. Devastated, but fairly advanced. The architecture hints... Oh yeah, we've actually got a breakthrough here. Devastated, but fairly advanced. Architecture hints at a technology...
Construction project concluded.
Let's pause. At a technologically adept humanoid species on the verge of spacefaring capability. Translated documentation. An extensive monumental architecture indicates a deeply seated religion or spiritual that permeated the entire civilization. The phrase "the Grand Herald" is mentioned repeatedly and appears to be a figure of or concept of divine awe and unquestionable reverence to this society. Keep digging. We found an extra minor thing. So we're breakthrough chance is now minus 30. I guess that's our roll outcome, minus 30 or... I'm not sure. Basically, each time it goes through, you've got a chance of getting something. And obviously we failed there. But here we've got a 30% chance, and as you roll, you get things better and better, so eventually we'll get more and more here. There we go, we've got another, we can recruit another scientist now. Again, not going to use him in this one because I obviously want him researching. So you can go into the science ship. And then my genius can go here with the extra research speed. Let's pause, we've got another one going. Get a starbase built there, and let's have a look at this one. So this is the Grand Herald. Some minor artifacts were recently discovered by Hanokuran at the archaeological site on Galarum 6A. They are currently in the process of being shipped to a secure facility. Excellent, 5 artifacts, guys, nice. Now, minor artifacts, long run, you can use to actually get extra things. We've not actually found anything else here. As this goes on, we'll basically get more and more added to this story about the society, concluded. Which I do really like. I think it's quite a cool thing. I do want off-world trading colonies, actually. Oh! Kleptomaniac rats. Toppled over buildings, crashed spaceships. Lumps of melted junk and trinkets burned to a crisp indicate that the former inhabitants of Sendris 5 fled their homes in the midst of a losing battle against a superior foe. The presence of bodies bearing foreign military insignia suggests it may have been infighting between clans of rats native to different homeworlds. Their evacuation efforts were impeded by their unwillingness to abandon their treasures and trinkets, and many lost their lives scrabbling to save completely mundane items. One artifact, however, seems to have held a special place in their society. The Rubricator. It appears that they fought long and hard to save it, but ultimately had to leave it behind. Curious. And we get extra artifacts there. And as I said, you can see here, this is all building up over time. Now, eventually we can use our artifacts, our minor artifacts, to unlock things and give us bonuses, guys. We've got clearable blockers here. How do I clear blockers now? I need more energy to do it. That's one thing. The wreckage of what must have been a major First League naval base has been detected around Yahaban 1. We know the League maintains a massive fleet called the Grand Navy to combat piracy and safeguard member nations from external aggressors. This particular outpost appears to have provided berthing for their Rimwood patrols. Remarkable.
Situation log updated.
We are going to research that. Control Shift if you want to push something first in a research queue. And we are going to get our first off-world colony.
Construction project concluded.
Yeah, we'll call it that. If you want names, shout at me, guys, if you want to name things. But nope, that's our first off-world colony going there. And we're still exploring and getting things going. I can't build a starbase there just yet. Let's get some mining stations on the way. I know I was close to being able to do stuff, guys.
Special
I don't
project
need to do
concluded.
Stuff our archaeological mission to the First League naval base has concluded. We recovered the emblem of the 25th Outer Rim Patrol Fleet. Interesting.
Anomaly found.
Let's research that. after you. Gonna get some mining there so we can get some more energy, because we are low on energy at the moment, and we need energy to clear our blockers.
Research concluded.
We've got some robo modding. Right. Now this is the fun one. Let's pause while we're doing this. Create a template. I can't quite get that. Reduces the assembly cost. Reduces the upkeep. Now that's actually quite good because these guys cost energy. We have 2 points left. I don't really care about the assembly speed. Pop housing cost. And an upkeep. There we go.
Situation log updated.
So we're slowly researching that. That counts as a research, but it slowly changes our pops over to that, which will make them cheaper and better. Let's get that coil gun.
Construction project concluded.
Increase my ships slightly. Gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Chort 4 have been identified as massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Chort 4 could possibly be supportive of a life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Our science officer, Valdonor, has prepared a special research project to further delve into
Situation
the
log updated.
Okay, let's research the special project then. I'm going to push out here and get this one early.
Construction project concluded.
How are we doing on our... not great. Here it is. So we can use mine artifacts for various things. So I can sell some. So it's on the traditions and relics. It's on your traditions screen, guys. Museum exhibits gives us a planetary decision. Let's see, so people see one. Celebrate diversity gains us. Oh, that's nice. Let's sell a few. I like that. There does seem to be a cooldown on some of these. Oh yeah, I can sell them off repeatedly, and that pushed us over. Oh, nice. So extra administrative capacity, and that gives us the colony development speed and another perk. Extra research speed. Rare technologies are now appear 1.5 times faster than normal realm. Right, this would change to 1% into a 1.5 chart. Ooh. Imperial prerogative gives us extra administrative capacity. We don't need that just yet. I don't need that yet because we're nowhere near our cap, though we might want that long run. Now Unity, no, that fits us. We are fanatic materialists, so tech is everything. Science is all, guys. Yeah, I don't think we're anywhere near victory. There we go. The Grand Herald. Sifting through the abundance of documentation found in the ruins across the planet, the species sure love their written word. One recurring concept stands out. It's referred to as Testament of Omen. and it is some portent of impending doom that triggered paranoia and dread in the general population. Due to the metaphorical and esoteric nature of the scriptural language, it is difficult to ascertain the true nature of this menace, but the effect on the psyche of that indigenous species is indisputable. En masse, they seem to have looked to the heavens for divine intervention. Keep digging, and we got another 5 things there. Oh, we were selling them, so we could do this. It's the way I can choose which districts I clear. Yes. So we're going to clear a city district, because I do want some more city districts. How are we doing on jobs at the moment? Oh, we need more amenities, and a city district provides
Special project
amenities.
concluded.
After continued studies, the massive skeletal remains found on Chort 4. Science officer Verdun has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones at least three separate species were found within the larger skeletal, and we assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Chort 4. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of the bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Nice! So we're getting some more amenities set to go here. I'm going to turn this guy back on. Get ourselves a few new robots. Can I set which robots it builds? Yes, so we're going to go for those ones. Make sure we're building the most useful ones. As soon as we do any species, it will pick the best one. Sort our research first. Automated surveying, yes, please. Kleptomania rats. There is an order to the rats' chaos in a somewhat official-looking building towards the centre of town. There is a digital inventory of every single item, complete with their origins. Gross misinterpretations of their intended uses, as well as some highly unhelpful notes on where to find them. The Rubricator, described as a thingamajig maker with magical powers, has its place right to the right of Empress Lilac's ribbon, under the snout swabs on the 4-legged box with the funny face, whatever that is. I'm loving this quest. So keep digging. Okay, let's unpause. How are we doing down here? Come on, we need a breakthrough. Basically, it's each time you have a roll, you get a chance to get it. This is now difficulty 4, so maybe we need to start moving some better scientists there. Though they are gaining experience here, so... You are going to go and survey here, and you are going to go to the excavation site. Having a slightly better scientist there will probably help it go a bit quicker, guys. Nice, we've conducted whatever our mandate was. I wasn't really paying attention to that.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Our first colony ship has touched down. A great day for the Geki Star Confederacy. Things are going reasonably. I'm still a bit surprised we've not bumped into anyone else
project
yet.
Concluded.
I want to push up to here as quickly as I can as well. You know what? I want another science ship. Now that we're excavating, we do explore much slower than before. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Construction project concluded. Construction project concluded.
Let's get some mining stations built. We've got plenty of consumer goods now. How are we doing on Gekia? So we're still having some amenity issues. Let's have a look at our decisions. There we go. Ooh. Not really have any culture, but that will help. I believe this is culture. We'll find out. There's one way to do it. There we go. Apparently not. Let's get some more city districts provide amenities, guys, as do some buildings, but our population isn't quite high enough to get enough building. Second we have another building, we will start working on more amenities as well, but that pop is going to take a little bit of time to pop. I wish there was an easy way to see how many robots I had on the planet straight away.
Construction project concluded.
Ooh. The excavation team has discovered the source of a foul stench that is ill boding. Closer to the centre of the city, there are enormous piles of dried fecal matter and pools of corrosive bile that exude toxic levels of hydrogen sulfide, making protective equipment necessary to proceed further. The archaeologists could not identify the alien DNA in the fecal matter, but the piles contain partially digested hoarders. Whatever consumed these aliens swallowed them whole. Even more disconcerting when they are discovered, is the discovery of a fresh pile. Yeah, so something's still on this planet eating them. Curious. Okay, that's definitely worrying.
Construction project concluded.
Let's get the mining stations built there. And here. I will start on some research stations too as well soon, guys, don't worry. You can go there. And this is where we're going to have to stop this one for today, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this. Big thank you to Paradox for giving me early access to the to this DLC, the Ancient Relics. That's the word I'm after. Ancient Relics DLC, guys. So thank you very much to Paradox. As always, there is a link to this down in the comments and the description, so please check that out. As well as links to my Discord, my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games. So please check all of them out, guys. If you are new to my channel and have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. There will be more coming out. Thank you very much for watching.